So the big news today is that I'm sick. I'm not very sick. I don't know if you can hear it in the vlog, but I've got a really bad cold. And I've had it for a few days now, and if I'm honest, I'm kind of sick of it. One thing about this cold is it's making me feel really weak. Like, I just walked up the stairs and it should not make me that tired. Since we moved into the house, like, my side of the room is a little bit disorganized and a little bit messy. I know Elaine's not happy about it. I'm also not happy about it. I don't really like it, but right now, this is kind of what it looks like. I've got my bedside table, I've got stuff on my bedside table, I've got stuff underneath my bedside table, and it's all just a bit of a mess. When we were in IKEA, Elaine and I bought this box, and this box is for me, and it's going to go under my bedside table, and it's going to be somewhere that I can store all of the stuff that I have that doesn't fit in my bedside table. I mentioned this in the video where I got my new iPhone, but I've got my old cradle sitting here, and I've got the new iPhone. It's charging at the moment, it's fully charged right now, but it's just sitting out here because it doesn't fit in the new cradle. I think it's time to get this organized. If I open this top drawer here, there's a shelf in here. Now, so far I've been keeping my iPad and my Switch in there, and I've been keeping books and stuff like that. That's not what that shelf is for though. That shelf has a specific purpose, and that specific purpose is to allow you to charge your technology. Okay, so I'll just pull this out really quickly just so you can see the back. My lamp cable, as you can see here, it actually feeds down into this leg. It's the same with my iPhone charger going into the dock here. So obviously I need to take that out. So these coverings here, these are just rubber and they just pull right off. And then there's grooves in the back of the leg of the chest of drawers to let you run cables through. So these chests of drawers that we got, they're just ones that we got in IKEA. I can't think of the name of them right now, but I'll find it and I'll put a link in the description of this video down below. And just one other quick thing to mention. These knobs here, they're not part of the chest of drawers. Elaine and I added those, so normally the front of the drawer is just flat. But what we found is the drawer is quite low, so you're gonna have to bend down to reach quite low to open the drawer, which is fine when you're sitting in bed, but when you're standing up looking into the drawer, it's kind of uncomfortable to stoop that low to open the drawer. So we added those knobs just to make it a little bit easier to open and close the drawers, and it also means that our bedside lockers now look a little bit more like all of the other furniture that we've bought for the house so far. So my watch charger is just in there. You can see all of the cables now run down this leg. That's kind of it now. I'll just show you really quickly how it looks inside the drawer right now. I'd say it was kind of a success. So that's my old phone and that's my watch charger. So that'll slide to about here, and that comes out to about there. It'll be a tiny little bit awkward to charge my phone in the drawer like that, so I feel like this will be a temporary solution. I will have to do this again, but what I'm going to do is, because the iPhone XS has wireless charging, I think I'm just going to get a wireless charger for it that I can leave in there, so I can literally just drop it on the pad and it'll charge that way. Now I just need to figure out where the hell am I going to store my Switch and my iPad and all those books that I had in there. I may have made a slight little error. The box doesn't fit through the legs, so I'll just have to kind of reach in over the top of the box to get stuff in and out. I knew that that was going to be the case before I bought the box, so that's not the error. The error is that I put the table back in place before I got the box in. Actually, this box looks like it will be pretty easy to organize, and I can just slide stuff in and out of the side, so I'm really happy with how it's working out so far. But one thing I forgot to mention about these drawers that I think is really cool, and was one of the things that made me want to get them when we saw them in IKEA in the first place, was this. So it's two-tiered. So we've got this shelf here, which I like to keep like my watch straps and my band for my park runs and stuff in. And then if I lift it out, I have other stuff in the drawer. So you can see there's like a whole secondary part of the drawer that sits in behind. So it's just really, really organized, and that's what I love about that drawer. I'm just waiting for Elaine to come down. She's just finished work and I'm collecting her. And then we're gonna go and get some dinner and some flu shots. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a couple of minutes. We're up at Liffey Valley now and we're just going in, and the plan this evening is to get some dinner up here, but we also have to get flu shots.
Yes.
So I think, Elaine, you organised the flu shots and you were mad keen to get the flu shots, so I think you should explain all about the flu shots and the situation.
Basically, in my job, I was talking to a doctor and the doctor was like, you should get flu shots. And I was like, grand, but I'm afraid, not of the injection, but that I will be like the 0.00001% of person who dies from getting the flu shot. So I'm actually terrified. But other than that, we're just getting it just because, I don't know, it's a good thing to get. And if you're around people, like friends of mine are pregnant, people are sick, and it's a good idea to get it because then you won't have the flu to pass on to other people. So that's all. That's why we're getting it.
Exactly. And I don't have any fears about dying from the flu shot. I'm just getting
you should. No, you shouldn't. I'm sure, no, it's fine. I'm like this with all medicines and injections. I will take them and I will get the flu shot and things like that, but I'm just terrified. It's like when I go on a flight.
Fine.
I'm afraid I'll die.
So we've just had our flu vaccine and I feel absolutely fine. We've been told we have to go back down to the pharmacist in about 5-10 minutes or so, because they just basically want to check that we aren't having any kind of allergic reaction or, you know, going into anaphylactic shock or anything like that. So in the meantime, we're heading up to the iConnect store, which is the closest we have to an Apple store here, and I'm going to buy one of those wireless chargers for my phone. So I got this charging thing from Belkin. As far as I know, I should just plug that into the mains or whatever, and then I just put my phone on it and it starts charging. So I'm looking forward to trying that out.
It's witchcraft.
It is witchcraft. And quick update on our flu shots. Elaine and I are still alive and everybody's perfectly healthy and happy.
Yeah, when I did the pharmacist, I was like, I'm really scared, and he thought that I was afraid of needles, and he was like, why? It's only a needle, it's fine. I was like, I'm not afraid of the needle, I'm afraid that I will be like the 0.00003% of people that die. And then he said, which was reassuring, he said, you probably won't die, and if you do, it'll happen really fast. So I mean,
I liked him. I thought he was good fun. He was
really nice. He was lovely. And I was saying to my friend, and she was like, honesty is needed in medicine. The only side effect that I do have is that I have a dead arm. So it's really hard to lift it, but there's no because it goes in there, into your muscle. Yeah, so I have a dead arm. That's it though.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay tomorrow. And I'll probably
I will.
Well, the day after
I
tomorrow.
can never lift my arms again.
Just get someone to lift them for you.
Okay.
And then my arm is not dead really. It's a little bit stiff and sore, but it kind of feels fine. So I'll probably be sore tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to go and play with my Belkin charger now and hopefully...
Ooh, dizzy.
Okay, so this sort of dinner platey looking thing is my charger, so it's pretty cool. It's all set back up and I've put everything back together. The cable for the new charging pad is a good bit longer than the standard iPhone charging cable, so it works really well in the chest of drawers. Let me open the drawers. And that's it. So that is so cool. I literally just have to put my phone down and it charges. Great. I think it's probably time to start thinking about getting ready for bed because I'm pretty wrecked just with this cold and everything. So I'm going to leave the vlog here at this stage. If you haven't already, I hope you'll consider subscribing because it really helps my channel out a lot. And I just want to say thanks a million for watching and I'll see you in the next one.